I remember I had to be strong when I was about 10 years old. My mom went to jail.
I had a dad, of course, but he was in and out of the prison system when I was in elementary school.
I come from a single-parent home where my mom has a medical illness of epilepsy.
Both of my parents were deported when I was 12 years old.
Got expelled from school.
I was in foster care, so I didn't have any friends or family, and it was extremely frightening.
Most kids should be doing their homework. I was failing in my classes because I was trying to take care of my sister and try to take care of my mom.
We didn't have that dominant male figure in our lives.
My older brother and I became the adults, and we had to take care of one another and of our younger siblings.
There was this instance where my mom had a seizure during the weekend, and no family member was answering. It was just me and my little sister alone with my mom. And it popped into my head to call her, and she answered. The fact that she answered outside of work meant the world to me because she walked me through steps. She calmed me down first so I could be able to help my little sister and my mom out. And for her to just answer that phone call meant the world to me because I was able to help my mom see another day.
One of my proudest moments was going through the Youth of the Year process, really seeing my mom out there in the crowd with tears flowing down her eyes. She really believed me.
One moment in particular that made college a reality for me was when I was at Ruby's house. She told me, you can stay at my house so you don't have to commute through the bus, and I can give you this tutor and I can help you get to where you need to be, as long as you believe and you're willing to work to go to college.
I met Marcus Jackson when I came to the club. One day he let me walk around with a teen staff shirt on. The shirt was just symbolic of all the things that he knew that I could do. I do see myself as a natural born leader, and I didn't see that before. And I could tell that he saw that in me, and that's why he gave me that shirt.
And then from my time with Ruby, she introduced me to a board member named Matt Mayerson, and he was just trying to help me write a speech for the Youth of the Year. But in between writing the speech, I was letting him know I'm really worried about because I have SAT prep and I have all this stuff. And eventually at the end of the conversation, I didn't realize, but he had set up a plan for me to not only graduate college, but then different people that I can come in contact with so that when I'm in college, I can be successful.
So I had my number one choice and I didn't get in. I was practically in tears, and I remember Sean came out and he told me, you may not know the potential or intelligence that you have right now, but everyone at the Boys and Girls Club knows. Be who you are, because you're gonna amaze them and do amazing things just like you've done them here.
Everybody bonded. It's a second house for everybody.
Marcus, I just want to thank you for all the things you never knew that you actually did for me, and things that I didn't know that you actually did for me.
Thank you for being there when I thought I was alone. Many times you were that little light at the end of the tunnel.
I just want you to know that I love you, and I'm really thankful to have you as my life.
Thank you for showing me what the Boys and Girls Club was, for believing in my potential, and for protecting me.
Marcus wasn't just the social ed director, but to me, he was the father and the strong male role model that I needed in my life.
Ruby is not just the teen director at the Boys and Girls Club to me. She's the mother I never had.
Sean Mendy wasn't just the college bond director of that time. He gave me hope.
Matt Mayerson, he is not only a board member for the Boys and Girls Club, but the Mr. Fix-It.
Myra's title was teen director, but to me, she was my dream catcher.
The people who work at the Boys and Girls Club are not just staff members. They're brothers, sisters, father figures, mother figures. They're family.